Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things, Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. See, I call you Zion.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner, with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community, is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214-218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.
Life and color. Alexa, let you be back. Not Bibia Atimi Ako, Kama Pa, Ede Amount. And a pay Yene BWF Solicitors, Lawyer Eunice, and a between and Como. Sanya Yawoda, and a pabia, Yenu, Madino, Echo, Kama no, and a pay Sa, and a radi Eddie Antonio, Enti Kai, National Son. And Yamami and Sa, and you be here a few hope, and a pay Se Oba, the program no swap, especially Facebook. Number 1, ube share, number 2, ube like it, number 3, nwa comment it. Emra, ena, eba beka huasem. And pay yanko Tottenham High Road na yene lawyer Eunice enkodi nkomo. Lawyer, mebacho, memawachi, emo wakwaba.
Major so prophet fashion now who to say.
Yami ashira me na office ne abusiafo obi a ho to say.
Yamiadum oviviara ehunye insi yeda yamiase. And I yeda yamiase say we are no so elbow insuo no ento.
That's right. But no enchre say amanfo yi yom ho wi ano bon so weda no hye da nya fine sa.
I know there no correct. I wanted that so ho insi.
Na ye hye amanfo say sane wi ano bu bia na man ndada u pia wadresi na wabo ho adwa sane be ya nema be kama. Na lawyer minimi say yinya betina se yawoda anapase idia na modi update ebebre na ansa na modi update no ebeba no ye di king isi ade so e kire say enyomo mu ye bibia ko kama ngrofo gold no mudi hu agrosa no
Hey,
send a uhu coronation uhu ni say
Oh, mami di kan ehyia yɛtiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ.
That's
Ɛne
right.
dɛ mekyia mo nyinara nkurɔfoɔ a wɔretie yɛn ɛwɔ Rainbow Radio International so. Nkurɔfoɔ nso a wɔrehwɛ yɛn ɛwɔ Facebook Live anaasɛ YouTube so. Meda mo nyinaa ase. Mehope sɛ Nyame adom mo nyinaa mo ho yɛ. Eh, Prophet, I believe say coronation ne deɛ ɛkɔ yie paa. Mɛka sɛ congratulations to our new king, Charles the Third. Nti, um, I watched the service on TV and I just had tears in my eyes because the service was so peaceful. I just loved him, me, the meaning of everything that they were doing. I just said, God, I hope many people will tune in and just see your glory in all of this. And see, I believe, yes, the coronation took place just to, shall I say, put the final stamp on the seal. Say, afei deɛ yɛ King Charles no ɛyɛ yɛhene ampa with all the different world leaders, with the different kings in different countries. Who say Asante Hen Krampo by
Yeah.
it was a very dignified ceremony, and I hope said for the rest of his reign, no, he will also be a good king to the rest of not just the UK but also the Commonwealth. Nina, I'm hoping that there will be no issues whatsoever in regards to his reign. But I believe perfectly well say he will be a good king. I just love the fact that he has a lot of things on his heart and he's passionate about um people as well. So um anybody who knows the Princess Trust, because time now me was secondary school now for a year in Yama with the Princess Trust. At the time he was prince, now he's king. So a lot of people have benefited from the Princess Trust, and a lot of things are yeah before or be yeah king. So I believe that he will be a very good king once everything is rolling and the ball is set for him to do what he has to do. And say, I believe fans say, Bibia Koye. I know so there was a concert. I know they're man trying to being but in regards to the service there, it was a perfect service. Now, Dream Hussein Prophet.
Na nka mebebisa wo question bi koraa na sɛ sɛ wode abɛwɔ me sɛ medwene ho sɛn na medeɛ nea ɛyɛ me concern no one say all through the service is about God, God,
Yeah,
God, God, which gives the people that the foundation of this country is about God. But to
yeah.
me, I think say they are deviating. They are deviating
Oh,
because
yeah.
looking at what they did at the coronation shouldn't bring the picture of what we are seeing today. A Christian country and the kind of things that are happening here, things that are going on.
Mm,
So my prayer is that the king will understand that we should go back to our foundation because it was beautiful. The service was beautiful. The
mm,
service was beautiful. Everything was beautiful. The atmosphere was powerful. So why can't
yeah.
we maintain this so that Great Britain will remain great? And by law, I was saying,
Obviously, Obiani said kidney your head of state. Just to let people know, say in regards to him being head of state, unfortunately, he doesn't really have the power to make certain decisions. Into it
okay,
all rests on your prime minister. So the prime minister, yes, he's not voted for, but because you're voting for your parliament, Ninti, that will say that parliament is sovereign in so I'm making decisions. So unfortunately, it is the prime minister who gives the king or our our king the right to put assent on Embrano into parliament. Yeah, Embrana, all the king does is to rubber stamp it. So Opel, Ompel, he just has to put his rubber stamp on it because that is the law or that is what we have come to know as Great Britain. It would have been great if maybe the king has some political influence, but unfortunately, he has no political influence whatsoever. It all rests with our parliament and the government of the day. Yeah.
Enti lawyer we no we de ni nyina ya adisia ma me fa wonko
Yeah.
adisia ne ende enti
Yeah.
kin na wono na asase no ekura no se
Mm-hmm.
parliament ye mmara bi na wo fi
Mm-hmm.
se mmara no is against our land
Mm-hmm.
ontimi enka ho hwi ontimi nya ho hwi ontimi ntuni na ntiem
There be onto me and your It's
ah
it is something that went on, I think, said within the 12th century thereabouts, because a lot of people were against one of the kings within that time. So what they said was because in Crawford Evertima Parliament Ninti king no on yɛ ne ho sɛ ɔyɛ state leader anaasɛ head of the state, but ɔntumi ɛnka sɛ mbra wei no ɔmo nsesa no anaasɛ ɔmo yɛ ne sei anaasɛ ɔmo yɛ ne saa, because ɔno no yɛde wo no nti, because yɛde awo no ne nti na ɔwɔ saa position no mu, but parliament deɛ nkurɔfoɔ nankasa ɛna ɛvote ɔmo ɛde hyɛ hɔ, nti ɔmo ɛstand for nkurɔfoɔ no a ɛwɔ kurom no so. Nti sɛ nkurɔfoɔ no a ɛwɔ kurom no so avote ama MPs na wɔwɔ parliament deɛ a, ɛndeɛ deɛ ɔmo no ɛbɛka no ɛna ɛbɛkɔ. Nti unfortunately, we don't see that the king is playing any political role whatsoever. Obviously, he's seen around the world say he is our king, but um we should also remember say Imran also eye adwuma wɔ kurom ha. And so regardless of how grand the king or the queen may be, they would still have to succumb to your parliament, because your parliament, and young citizens now say yeah yeah what a chrono so yeah vote omo. And see, as much as we would like to see that the king is playing some political role, unfortunately, he has no power in that area. Until he can't even say he wants to see certain changes. He can't even suggest it. Until it's part of what we now have come to know as the parliament not being sovereign. So usually in every kingdom you would have said the kingdom is sovereign, but Chrome had the parliament is sovereign. Yeah,
wow
yeah.
wow well ye eno emfa ye program ye besi ye and then so e ba jo na yenko ye updates
Fashion.
na fe yen ewo ekwan so ye da say
Person does it. Okay. So in terms of the updates, usually when it comes to your applications, Debbie I will also say if you are looking to make your application under the family routes, which is either partner route and answer parents routes now, you can make the application either switching to the 5 year routes, because in Kofor it's a say, oh, is it possible for me to switch from the 10-year routes to the 5 year routes? It is possible if you can meet all of the eligibility requirements. And let's say well, application no is as a parent. And see, as a parent, they expect you to have a relationship with the child, a genuine and a subsisting relationship with the child. In say no no oh say you play an active role in akolane life no, either say ordinary school and answer all parents evening and answer ordinary GP appointments. And then if it is the case that almost share immigration status they expect that will leave now one is still extant, and on say will leave no and we into that so it will leave answer na obey renewal no. And then they also want to see, say, you are able to meet the financial requirements. In this case, if you're a parent, it is a maintenance requirement. In say, no, no, sano, na o say, usika na o no. Say, uyi will rent if free, now you council tax if free ma. There ever cano, ebe so sa income support rates na ɔmo de ma awofoɔ ne nkɔlaa every week no nti ɛno no saa no there's that calculation to be done in regards to income support rates no. And then they also want to see the accommodation now no and also sa no baby I would say no is it suitable for one in kolana or say or share no say or say or share nkola three na OJ income which is equal to the income support rates there and then they expect say bedrooms there will fee hono and answer rooms there will fee hono will be suitable for nkola or share no. And then they also want to know, say, what to me, ISR English speaking and listening exam. In say, no, no, sir, no, oh, yeah, no, at a level A2. Send ya umbe who say, brofo, no, what ya say, ube to me, I can. And no, no, sir, no. So, ube to me, a meeting requirements. Not forgetting your suitability requirements as well. Into suitability requirements will also include the fact, say, who as applicants, no, who your application, no, or Chiramo say you haven't been granted or given a deportation order and a exclusion order be and so. And in regards to any criminal convictions, unibi almost trying to say traffic offenses as well and to say what committed traffic offenses are they also take that as committing a criminal offense and say one year I did be a ever kind of say wait yeah and run also then of course you can switch from the 10-year route to the 5-year route. If you are not able to meet any one of the suitability requirements there, area for instance, where could you see NHS? Afe na utia and kakra bibi saa no because you can't meet the suitability requirements ninti ɔmo bɛgya wo wɔ 10-year route no so. But sɛ wobɛtumi meet requirements ni nyinaa including suitability requirements no nso a then of course you can switch from the 10-year route to the 5-year route. Ɔmo de nkrataa na ɛma wo a ɔmo mma wo 5 years straight. Ɛnyɛ 5 years na ɔmo de bɛma wo pakyɛw. Ɔmo bɛma wo 2.5. Into 2.5 no obesan akɔ renew biom on the 5-year route. Into oya wo first 2.5 na omo de 5-year route ne mawa. Omo ma wo 2.5. Omo ma wo 2.5 na ebe wie ya. Obesan aye another 2.5 to total a period of 5 years on the 5-year route. And sana wait to me acquire indefinite leave to remain. Into yes, a be a wire 2.5 and sana over switch it to the 5-year route. 2.5 now we yeah no because na ewa 10-year route no so no it doesn't count towards the 5 years. Into I don't know almost share cry 2.5 now more than on the 5-year route no say oh yeah another one ɛwɔ 5-year route no so to total at least 7.5 years and sana wait to me akɔyɛ sa indefinite leave to remain application no nti mepɛ sɛ yɛtiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ so ɛhyɛ wei nso and as I always say sɛ wopɛ sɛ woyɛ priority service no so a ɛno nso ɛyɛ available because ebi a wohu sɛ there's no way a wobɛtumi atwɛn for 6 months for a decision nti sɛ ɛba ne saa na a wobɛtumi ayɛ super priority service nti ɛno no ɛbɛka application fee no ho nti ɛno no saa no na wotua sɛnea wobɛnya decision ntɛm. It is not to say it is guaranteed say ɔmo de bɛma wo but you have to be able to use that as a means to get what decision no ntɛm. That is one thing that I also wanted to point out. And then when it comes to EU applications, no, I know say in for bisa about the family applications. And say I will stress on this. Say ukoware na let's say aware no after 31st December 2020. Into after 31st December 2020. Na o say o pesa o saa nimpa no eba krom ha. Enye EU mbra no na ebedi ho asɛm ama wo. Nti sɛ woyɛ EU ni, let's say sɛ wofiri Spain wabɛtena UK, woahu obi wɔ fie wakɔware no, wopɛ sɛ wode ne ba. Yes, you are an EU national, but because woware saa nipa no after the 31st of December 2020 nti, you will have to make the application under Appendix FM of your immigration rules. In no Sano, you will have to meet the relationship requirements, the financial requirements, accommodation, any English language requirements. And application no bono so den. Whereas EU applications no untua no under your Appendix FM no application no ubetua home fees and immigration health care charge no so ubetua no so. Nti if you are saying say nipa korɔ no a woware no no wobɛtumi akyerɛ sɛ moware before 31st December 2020 na mowɔ hɔ na monim mo ho na mokasa travel tickets no kyerɛ sɛ na monim mo ho moware saa time no deɛ a ɛndeɛ wobɛtumi ayɛ application under the Appendix EU, which is free. And no saa no na wokyerɛ sɛ saa nipa no ɛbɛyɛ wo yere anaasɛ saa nipa no ɛbɛyɛ wo kunu before the 31st of December 2020. Nti wopɛ sɛ wode ne ba under yɛ Appendix EU route no so. Nti no saa no sɛ wayɛ saa EU settlement scheme application deɛ and ɔmo bɛbisa ho reference sɛ woyɛ application no, and then all they will need to find out is the fact say na moyɛ awarefoɔ before the 31st of December 2020. Into last week na me also say bibi saa no sɛ wonim sɛ saa na ɛte a ɛsɛ nipa no a ɔwɔ fie a ɔreba no yɛde ma na ɛsɛ ɔhu so sɛ sei ne sei ɛna yɛayɛ ɛwɔ application no so me kunu din ɛde sei anaasɛ me yere din ɛde sei ne date of birth ɛyɛ sei ofiri kuro wei so ne edwuma no a ɔyɛ ɛyɛ sei ɛna nneɛma a ebi a na ɔyɛ before a mebehu no ebia na ɔyɛ awarefoɔ nti ɔwɔ mba nti ne mba no ɔmo din de sei ebia na ne former wife no waka hyɛ ne din da nti wonim sɛ na waware saa nipa wei but ɔmo yɛ divorce no saa time wei. Nti just some basic information about nipa no ɛna deɛ mode hyɛ application no so. Sɛ yɛkɔbisa wo sɛ wo kunu dɛ bɛ adwuma na ɔyɛ na woka sɛ wonnim adwuma koro a ɔyɛ anaasɛ wonnim baabi a ɔyɛ adwuma wɔ ɛnde dɛ bɛ nkasa na mokasa wɔ phone no so ɔmo bɛbisa wo sɛ wonim wo kunu ampa anaa. Nti you have to know these basic details sɛnya at least sɛ wokɔduru airport hɔnom a ɔmo ankɔgyina wo for 2 hours sɛ yɛngye wo ndi nti patro wo kunu no yɛbɛfrɛ no nso na ɔno nso abɛyi ano. Nti you should know these basic details ansa na wetu anamo sɛ wofa plane aba kurom ha. Nti prophet yɛbɛgya yɛ updates no wɔ ha na menim sɛ yɛ time no so ɛrekɔ na yɛtumi atoa so with the main topic.
Yo, yɛma atiefoɔ aso ɛnte sɛ anɔpa yi ɛha ɛyɛ Rainbow Radio 92.4 FM. Rainbow Radio International. Yɛne BWF Solicitors and Education Combo precisely lawyer Eunice. May I call 1 minute break? Na yɛba yɛbɛtoa so.
BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through to get you the right results and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community, is a member of the family law panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61882.
Yo, ma yamao akwaba emra ene anopa dwumadie so. Madika aka chiro say aha Rainbow Radio International. Ya wada de edu samri a legal education ene ye de breo. Sane ye be ya ohun koka adwam. Lawyer dika ma wate ase say. Enye so machia oba no ye di nkommo. Machia be ma ye di nkommo. Enti se say de mekoware Afrigana e de aba. Application ni de obetimi aye ebia ho no ye ntoto ano ye di visa na be ma ho na se nyame ye wadom na ofrot na play mu na wusi ewo Heathrow ana se Gatwick ana se Birmingham Airport ana se Luton Airport ye ready say nsemu bia ye bebisa no ubeyi ano oba na okoware no wo so yi wukunu ede na oni mufa no e wo se wusua be ma na wo se wukunu no ba na wo so ye wo yire no be ma na wo so ye wukunu ensem ben e na oni mufa no ye bebusa eno e na eduru ho a wanhwe yi ya wani behunu Kenya eso wo nan si ho na ya wo wo si play na ede wo ba ye na mu ye se sako wachi we twantro enti lawyer say uye wa adwene say o kwakofa oba na ba o kofa be ma na ba munsua ade mfa mo application ni niam amudi gu so e wo se wutimi bie wa adwene mu wo na ubedu ni ebisa wa nka se me ba cho ma me nkodwe nsomra o kodwo so e beje o phone enti utimi nkotwa call ena wa ko yibi nkrofo no sometimes almost steady your body movement your actions normally achieve so we could read pa. But anopai lawyer edin say me ba can I rely on other financial means if I am not able to satisfy the financial requirement to bring my spouse to the UK? Ebi obetimi amiti umitini edema wuria o ba nsem bisa wo ho anopai nsem a ye pese lawyer eba ba mu maye na o ma ye ti ase eye what is the credible what is the described as exceptional circumstances under Gen 3.1 of Appendix FM. Lawyer Eddie Hunsem Ebebreen or say would leave to enter be granted under the 5 years route or 10 years route. Lawyer Eddie Hunsem Ebebreen or say what other source of income may be considered under Appendix FM-SE if there are exceptional circumstances. Me pa cho we and a lawyer be born to fa e dey maye yen ko lawyer ho na yem misa no say na ma meti me financial circumstances what other way e dey na meti media account lawyer wada roman
Sa and it's here because sometimes if you move bisa say, oh, but lawyer, Mesika no ebia Andrew 18,600 na o kano. And I make no so I chepa into because of Sikana me and intimate to me and kofana and bana. And so na me per se me church mu kakra situations ma over to me I can say okay because to me enya sa 18,600 no more ka ho asem ninti o per se at least omo share inyeme bu mu because in nkofo so abibisa our platform we so in terms of say if say nipa kono ɛnya sika from a third party and also betumi aboa ana. And so I just wanted to give a bit of education and as I shed a bit of light in terms of its applications and whether ubetumi ashare other sources of income. Nti sɛ wohwɛ yɛ immigration rules na specifically under your general appendices into under appendix FM no, you have Gen 3.1 and the rules were amended sometime in 2018. Into it was to do with the fact say na your case be a more friend Lebanon, which was decided in 2017. And no echo all the way up to the Supreme Court because now it involved two families. And I almost to meters are 18,600. Now British citizens no more chrome ha omo ni na wo emba emma omo kunu no a omo ekofa omo aba no. And so court no share case no mu can say in situations like this yeah kind of said your parents are to me any juma to be able to meet 18,600 no. A very important say they would look at other sources of income sa nipa no oba no to me enya senya affect family life because sɛ nipa korɔ no ɛrehwɛ nkɔlaa ɔntumi ɛnyɛ adwuma to that extent deɛ and it means sɛ ɛyɛ sɛ hwɛ mu ɛna home office no ɛhwɛ case no mu ɛhu sɛ okay their Supreme Court no aka no yɛde bɛyɛ yɛn bra na yɛhu sɛnea yɛbɛtumi ahwɛ nneɛma mu. Nti under the Gen 3.1 no, wobɛhu sɛ it says that obi entumi emit saa financial requirements no, whether it's a leave to enter and as a leave to remain application, na obetumi akyerɛ sɛ because of exceptional circumstance, nti there is no way obetumi aka sɛ obetumi emit saa financial requirements. Nti akɔba ne sɛ refuse the application now, it will be unjustifiably harsh to saa nimpa na ɔyɛ application no ɛde aba anaasɛ ne partner anaasɛ ne kunu anaasɛ ne yere na ɔwɔ kurom ha nti because it will be so harsh ne nti sɛ tumi ɛhwɛ saa exceptional circumstance sɛnea betumi ama nimpa no saa leeway anaasɛ betumi ahwɛ other alternatives a nipa no wɔ sɛnea betumi nso agrante no visa sɛ betumi aba kurom ha. Ɛno no saa no na yɛka sɛ okay because ebia mewɔ nkɔlaa 2 anaasɛ wowɔ akɔlaa baako mene obi a betumi aboa me nko a na mehwɛ akɔlaa no ebusuafoɔ biara ɛnni kuro ha a metumi aka sɛ mede me ba ɛkɔgya no ɛyɛ me nko a nti adwuma no a meyɛ no is regarding the fact sɛ ɛsɛ metumi nya biribi flexible a metumi ahwɛ nkɔlaa no anaasɛ metumi ahwɛ akɔlaa no nti me hours na meyɛ no ɛnhyɛ da ndɔɔso ɛna sika no a megye no ɛnyɛ adeɛ a metumi aka sɛ metumi agye saa 18,006 because akɔlaa no ɔyɛ ketewa ɛsɛ mede no kɔ school ɛsɛ mekɔfa no ɛsɛ metumi ɛne ne tena fie ɛnyɛ adeɛ a metumi agya no hɔ unless I'm saying say I'll pay for childcare nti sɛ metua childcare deɛ ɛndeɛ me sika no a megye wɔ adwuma mu nyinaa no ɛbɛkɔ childcare nti ɛno no saa no ɛmboa nti because of saa me case a mewɔ mu no nti ɛnyɛ adeɛ a metumi ayɛ adwuma ɛnya saa 18,600 for the year nti monhwɛ na montumi ɛmboa me nti biribi saa no almost say ɛndeɛ yɛnhwɛ other sources of income a yɛbɛtumi a consider because of exceptional circumstances na wowɔ mu no nti under Appendix FM-SE no, which means Appendix Family Life Specified Evidence. I don't know. wobɛhwɛ yɛ rule 21A na ɛbɛka sɛ ɔmo consider other sources of income na ɔmo ɛhwɛ sɛ at least income na yɛka sɛ wonya no ɛfiri he. Almost you say credible guarantee. It's a credible means say it is something that is trusted. Over to me, I verify and answer over to me. I should pass say, sa idea way I yeah become some I am passana with credible guarantee say wo third party nimpa na ɔse ɔbɛma wo saa income no nimpa no yɛbɛtumi atrust sɛ ɔbɛyɛ saa adeɛ no anaa. And usually you would have to prove with evidence of bank statements from this person, any letter, and evidence to show say saa nipa wei no obetumi ahwɛ mo anaasɛ obetumi ahwɛ wo ne wo kunu no sɛ ɔbaa, and this will not mean say wobɛgye aban sika de ahwɛ wo kunu, but at least wo kunu anaasɛ wo yere ne ba a wobɛtumi ahwɛ no. And in this case, no, sɛ saa third party anaasɛ nipa no a ɔreka sɛ ɔbɛtumi a guarantee sɛ ɔbɛtumi a provide saa income no, they are going to make sure sɛ ne income no ɛbɛso deɛ ɔmo ɛka sɛ ɔmo de bɛma no. Nti they will look at all these things. And then secondly, they can also look at credible prospective employment and anaasɛ self-employment. Nti sɛ woka sɛ woanya adwuma a ɔmo se ɔmo bɛtua wo ka ebi a 18,600 anaasɛ adwuma no koraa mpo bɛtua ka more than the 18,600 na ɔmo hwɛ na they want to see evidence of offer of employment from saa adwumayɛfoɔ no to show sɛ ampa wetumi anya adwuma no, adwumamfo no ɛbɛ guarantee sɛ saa sika wei ɛna yɛde bɛma wo every month. Nti ɛno nso ɛwɔ hɔ saa, and they will definitely phone and verify from the company sɛ ɔmo ɛna ɔmo ama wo saa adwuma no offer no. And then they also consider the fact that sɛ woka sɛ wo anaasɛ wo kunu no a ɔreba no sɛ mobɛtumi anya other sources of income nti ebi a wowɔ dan no a wotɔɔeɛ no wode arɛnte nti wonya rental income from dan no a wode arɛnte no, nti ɛno nso saa no ɛyɛ biribi a ɔmo bɛtumi ahwɛ. Meaning sɛ with now they have eToro and all these other cyber ways of getting income, investments, or even friend investments. But I really don't understand the whole concept. I won't go so much into that. But if you are getting some form of income from investments, be and answer shares, be and answer be sa na ube to me actually say saa income na unya no more than enough a obetumi aka sɛ nipa no a ɔba no obetumi de ahwɛ no, nti ɛno no saa no ɔmo betumi a consider those forms of income no nso to say okay, nipa no at least wowɔ saa income way from other sources, nti sɛ wentumi emisi saa 18,600 no koraa mpo no a because of the other income a wonya from those other sources nti yɛbɛtumi a consider and also to be able to make sure say whatever the case is no, you will be able to meet the financial requirements. Say nkwalaa nso a they consider nkwalaa no nso ɔmo best interest because ɔmo nim paa sɛ maame no a ɔrehwɛ akwalaa no wentumi enya ɛho adagye anhwɛ akwalaa no because ɔyɛ adwuma ɛde ne kunu anaasɛ ne papa aba adeɛ a then it would mean say they are not really taking into consideration saa akwalaa no ne best interest. It's a requirement for the caseworker now or case no mu to make sure say as much as possible say akola woman wedi under 18 na and they say almost to me consider sa akola no best interest no because ebia it means say akola no say ne mama and I send papa into me amba then stress na or mama ekom no bɛyɛ saa same stress na ɔbɛkɔm for the long term until obetumi emit saa maintenance requirements of 18,600. But because omujidi say because akola no nso ehia ne maame na ɔhwɛ ne no, nti it will be unjustifiably harsh say ɔmo bɛ refuse saa ne papa application na ɔde ba no. But ɔmo etumi ehu sɛ ebia there are other sources of income a ɔmo betumi consider. And I say edwuma bi ebetumi ama ne offer of a job say ɔba a edwuma no ɛwɔ hɔ ɛma no nti ɔba pɛ ɔmo bɛma no edwuma no a ɔbɛtumi ɛde anya saa sika no koraa mpo aboro so. And I say there's a third party ɔmo bɛtumi akyerɛ sɛ ɔmo wɔ saa sika no a ɔmo bɛtumi ɛde ahwɛ saa nipa no a ɔreba no nti ɛno no saa no because of exceptional circumstances and as a situation nti they will consider those other options and then say okay because what with me actually these other sources of income there you wait to me ama ho kwan say ukru no embe join no e wo krom ha eno no sa no based on your immigration rules no omo be ma 2 years and 9 months usually say leave to enter almost 2 years and 9 months and they will put you on the 10-year route because usually it's over to me meeting requirements need there almost to 5-year route as a spouse but say when to me meeting requirements no because of your exceptional circumstances there and they're almost the 2 years 9 months no be on the 10-year route into prophets maminja no ha na at least yeah and see your questions are your viewers at the baba.
Yo, me bacho ne lawyer Annie beba na.
I think so she's having a few issues, technical issues, because now or can say into me I'm logging in with our what do you call it system Nancy. So she's having a bit of an issue with I don't know.
All right. Enya hwi ene nia wabuebu so akyere no e wo se atiefuo ehye no so se enye awaresem ne sania ubeji visa ediama obi nko a ena BWF Solicitors yedi ho dwuma babi a emra edi ne ti befa bia odi fa ho a yebenya ho emuaye ediama enti anopa ye bi telephone line atumu no hye no nso se ubetumi abisa asem biara efa mra ho na lawyer atimi asum wayi ano ama me ba cho me ma wachi ema wakwa aba eba dwumadi yiso yo lawyer ye juso
Prophet man should answer ni say just a obo amekakra.
Yo obisa se obi anya me ba cho se driving offense me boa driving offense yes se obi anya driving offense na ebia ye mane ye course ye mfa ne se overspeeding ne yakoma wa ye speed overspeeding course na what time aso say ukoye indefinite obisa say ebetimi affect wo indefinite ebetimi affect the application na.
Okay, so in regards to driving offense, usually, like I said, there's the suitability requirements. So we indefinite leave to remain application. Now discloses to almost say I me driving tickets last year into no metumi aye ho course ni bibia. Of course, they will grant it to you. Usually, what share your reasons for refusal under Part 9 of your immigration rules now? There are mandatory refusals and no more discretionary refusals. It's the mandatory ones, no, which is the fact that whatever the case, no, and someone refuse, no, and no, nay, to say a criminal offense, almost amount deportation order and answer exclusion order, and no, sir, no, unto me, yeah, what almost be refused. And then they have discretionary refusals into ABA, what could Diboni be, and they know, say, what discloses say, they say, and now, yeah, they will just, let's say, based on their discretion, who said maybe this is a first time offense, this is not something that you persistently do. Way to me many so na de indefinite no amount. And see, it shouldn't really cause them to refuse your indefinite leave to remain application. Yeah.
Emo ene yen so yeda wase onyame inhyira wo sɛ wode abedum yen mepa kyɛw me nua na wo tablet no so no mema wo akye ema wakɔ aba ebadwumadi so.
Yeah. Mtato ni bisala ya pesa kasa. Mtacho se mtaka EU pre-settlement. Mtacho ni bisala se ubestimate your partner beka and how long is it going to take and sana ubestimate the partner amba.
Okay. Into so we a family member of an EU national, not or pre-settled status. Usually, because the EU route does not allow you to bring your husband and answer area or fear no. You have to be able to have settled status and answer indefinite leave to remain to be able to say kofa ukron and answer area abejoin no. Nti sɛ wo pre-settled status ebia aka wo 2 years ansa na wetumi akɔgye wo indefinite na ɛndeɛ ɛyɛ sɛ wotwɛn wonya wo indefinite na wakɔfa wo kunu abɛjoin no ɛwɔ kurom ha ɛno no saa no because you are not an EU national no nti you will not come under the EU route wobɛba yɛ immigration rules n'ase where you have to meet the relationship requirements, the financial requirements, English language requirements, no, to be able to bring Ukuno to come and join you here in the UK. And say, and also fees, no, over your application fee, over to your immigration health surcharge. And see, until you have your settled status and now say indefinite leave to remain, no, unto me and kofa Ukuno and be join the work room.
Emo eno ena lawyer atwapiti ediama ono nti anopa hye no nso se eha eye Rainbow Radio International 92.4 FM ubenya ye otun in no so ubenya ye wo Alexa ubenya ye wo YouTube ena Facebook live anopa ye number ye didi dwuma no eye 0208 133 4646 and that's 0208 133 1134 0208 133 4646 Shannon so say enye inkratasem kwa ena BWF Solicitors yedi ho dwuma e kire se ade biara ene mmra ene tie ene mmra ni dware ene mmra ni didie odi ba Anna House 4th floor ubehu BWF Solicitors wo yede ubetena ase ni ahwehwe bibia ediama pe eno nti anopai lawyer Eunice agi akonwa idie ubetimi di wonsem nyina abedan no na anopai watimi aso ano ediama me ba chaw me ma wachi ema wakwa aba eba dwumadi iso. Morning sir ohini
the whole year indefinite leave to remain now. Not watching your friends and project checkpoints. You have to take another any quantum for both.
Pacho, no say
Me
okay
pacho
indefinite.
o say oh yeah we indefinite to remain no. Na yamao 3 points on your license. I will say who mention to them and answer there be. I will say what the shake carpet I say. Na ye kituma si juma die. Na kyerɛ sɛ neɛ wode atetɛ wɔ m na kurom ha menim sɛ yɛtumi de biribi tetɛ wɔ m deɛ a ɛneɛ ɛyɛ adaro
Prophet, Pacho, remember where he are no because wait here. I think say
wohu saa ne yɛakɔbak
ah
ɛyɛ na mepɛ sɛ meyi ɔma no but woyi ɔma no ɔmɛka sɛ sɔfo ekura wo ha adwene na woyɛ lɔya ɔmo nim sɛ adwuma no me ne mu na ɛyɛ o yo menua lɔya sɛ memfa ma wo neatie bi sɛ wo committee offense biara na ɛnya kɔyɛ aban asɛm a mepakyɛw application bi a woyɛ no you have to notify them ɛwɔ sɛ woma ɔmo hu ɛno no ɛyɛ more considerate than say wobɛkipu na afei wode bɛkɔ no ɔmo kɔhwehwɛ wo nneɛma ɔmo sɛ akɔyɛ kuro ɔbɛyɛ criminal because last year yɛma no point but ɔyɛ application no wanka nkyerɛ yɛ sɛ yɛama no point enti yɛnya nsi ne hene yɛ mpo yi ɛna wɔto nhuturo gu yɛni ɛne yɛsi ne hene deɛ a ɛne nea ɔbɛyɛ no yɛnte aseɛ enti ɛwɔ sɛ wo declare why ɛno no ɛnyɛ offense ɛwɔ sɛ wo declare na ɔmo hu sɛ yes woyɛ genuine ai nyame nhyira wo mepakyɛw mema wakye ɛma wakɔ aba ɛba dwumadi yi so morning ma na wasesa w'adwene yɛ adeɛ a wobɛbisa bi mu anaa yo ɛne ebisa ne yɛnkɔ yo oh
okay. Unfortunately, they say in their guidance you cannot make a fee waiver application because of the fact say oh when you settled status ewo chrome hana. It is not based on the fact say oh as a parent and as a partner, it's not based on your family, your right to family life. Because settled status and as a settlement, no, it's not based on family life now, no. But obviously, oh yes, so they will want to see say you are still in the same circumstance, whether you're a partner or a parent, no, you are still in the same circumstance. But more guidance they say, oh yeah, indefinitely dear, almost my whole fee waiver because of the fact that the settled status and I said, well, indefinite now being has nothing to do with your rights as a family person and I say your rights to family life or private life. And see, or as I know, more guidance. Yeah.
na
So I'm not sure that I may renew my last renewal, which is this October. Next year, October, in the 10 years up, do I have to apply for indefinite to remain or do I have to wait for another 2.5 years in case they give another 2.5 years?
It is all your application this year. Now, almost 2.5. Now, we calculate it from the first 2.5 normal demo into ABI, first 2.5 almost demo October 2014. It is because Omodo first 2.5 edema October 2014 and the next year no by October 2014 unim say 10 years no ebeso and no san no you can make an application for indefinite leave to remain no under your appendix settlement family life and I say under your appendix FM no send your own way to me a day indefinite no amount it means say we still can be ebe but it's worth the take say obey we indefinite no interim unless you are saying say only sika na the be indefinite no so obey train am 2.5 no abere now wait to me save it for indefinite no
na baabi a wogyina yɛ nka wokakɔpɛ freeway baayi te sɛ yɛbɛma wɔ afebɔɔ benefit a wowɔ nan wowɔ aso wowɔ kɔn wowɔ ntin nyinaa wobɛgye bi wosapɛ freeway ba okay sister nyame nhyira wo bye bye woka sɛ nkurɔfoɔ no ɔmagye mu ɔmagye bi yɛ wate sɛ yɛblɔke nneɛma bi na ɔntumi ngye nneɛma bi a ne yɛbue kwan bi atoɔ sɛ ha wobɛtumi afa ha but sɛ kwan no bɛdam na nneɛma no nyinaa bɛtumi anya bi a sɛ sɛ obi kora kɔdwo nso a ɔkɔgye benefit wodeɛ mate mɛpa kyɛw mema wakye ɛmo wakɔ aba ɛbɛ dwumadie so wode yɛ last caller afe na wo kasa mesra lawyer kwan ɛwɔ sɛ meba no mebɛkyerɛ twi wɔ ha meba bɛkyerɛ twi adeɛ no obebisa question wɔ sɛ nka mepɛ sɛ enti wasesa w'adwene nya adeɛ a obebisa bi mu anaa lawyer mebisa question enti sɛ wobisa lawyer sɛ wobɛtumi ayi wo GP ɛde ababa bi a wokunu ɛde wɔ no anaa nyɛ saa obisa sɛ baabi a n'adwuma mu wɔ no ɛmu twe firi baabi a ne kunu wɔ na ɔde ne kunu nyina GP ɛwɔ baabi faako na obisa sɛ obɛtumi ayi ne GP no ɛde akɔ baabi a ɔno n'adwuma mu wɔ na menim the difference deɛ but
okay usually obviously GP no is to do with convenience as well. Let's say one company A and a juma because we have 5 days a week into GP no a honeymoon rather than baby out no. That one is up to you. The only reason why sometimes we ask GP no will be at the same address as Ukruno is because Home Office type is up for evidence that almost person who said multiple into one of the things that is an official source of evidence with GP into with GP or bank or employer omunina echere address back then you can use that as proof that one uknuno multiple. So that's the main reason why we usually ask at least all of those documents should be together. So and they enter the same address. But GP there is for convenience, so it's up to Nimpano. Say own use so for Nkrata there and there she can move her GP wherever. We are dependent of an EU national and I say we are on CASA based on them. Usually no, they are waiting to see if you can provide evidence, say you've been dependent throughout the 5 years. It is not just to say what's not have 5 years, but they also need to see, say, what to me actually say you depended on this person throughout the 5 years. Say, oh, you're dependent, they expect to see financial support. They expect to see, say, hey, we are now ne EU so ete baby fakon. If you are able to show evidence of dependency throughout the 5 years there, and there you can apply for indefinite leave to remain. Once you've applied for indefinite, then obviously they should be able to grant it. I'm hoping say you can show them evidence of the 5 years dependency and the fact say what's not hanom for 5 years. And no and na share a day indefinite no amount.
nyame nhyira wɔn so. Bye bye. Nipa yi afra kyɛ maame mfa no as a last caller. Mebakyɛw mema wakye ɛma wakɔ aba ɛba yɛdwumadie yi so. Amen. Hallelujah. Nyame ɛhyira yi papaapa.
Pacho, now we'll be say about visit application, Anna.
Aye.
Okay. And see, usually for visit applications, no, if they refuse it, it's usually because the general status quo is that Omobe refuse so the visit application. The main requirements are almost share the fact say nimpa na obano obasign nechi akoba kana. It helps if the person has traveled before into nipa kono etu kwan akọ EU krobi so and say America and say Canada or one of these very, should I say, well-to-do countries they are looking to see say Sani Pakrowe or Honum or Sanichi Ebaba. And if that is on their person that person's record there, then they can trust that this person so oba on also be to me as Sanichi Akoba. And then they look at things to do with Sanipa we boom brano or baby that now say so you refusing a da adentina almost refuse no the first time, and they will want to see that you've been able to rectify the reasons that almost they refuse to. So if it was to do with income, for instance, now all chair say abia usika na no and yet just from employment me wo business be was side nti eno no sa no me Jessica na me de to my account no ebia wa register business no nti o ho documents a wobetumi akyerɛ sɛ wa register ɛno no nso nti ɛho documents enie anaasɛ it could be say you are also keeping nkɔfo sika nti that one you will have to get evidence from nkɔfo to say ɛyɛ ɔmo sika ɛna will keep it. But as much as possible no they want to know say you're a genuine person so we'll say wobɛba krom ha for visitor over sign which I come back and see most of the time they want to know what circumstances are ewo ukrom, whether you are somebody who is employed, whether you're a student, whether you are married, whether you will be a or other ties and I say commitments into you are not just working and I say you are not just in school but you have other things that you do. Abia oh head basketball team and I say oh you're head of association B Sanyama no they consider it and see whether will ties not as strong enough to keep you in Chrome now no ebia waware ebia womba, all of those things they consider it when you are making a visit application. So waware now ebia wone we yere na application no so it goes a long way to really show say they are kind of no cry to me ashre. In see with visit applications, once you are able to show say these are your circumstances and pa oba over sign with back no they'll be looking at all those circumstances to make sure say you can hold true to their what they actually no. Yeah. And so usually with visa applications, there's no right of appeal. There's a form of administrative review if you believe, say, yeah, they didn't consider nipa kono the right to family life or UK from her into ABA or Besra ne sister yare into and na all ba visits no na it's almost consider and no and yes they can usually reconsider. But in most cases, if you are saying, say, there should be a way I will consider the fact say ebia nipa krono our family life with obi ewo chroma and no sano you can make sure say they've done a PAP which is pre-action protocol to say na say almost consider the fact say nipa kro we our family life with sa nipa we and ne family life no say ebia ne sister no to UK chrome ha no because of the fact say ohia mboa no in terms of ne health for instance na say otu ne ba nti onti ase de nti a omo refuse application whereas ne sister ehia mboa ono kasa ye na juma or ne family nti enya ade a obetumi abetna ekrom ha nti pre-action protocol letter means say you are willing to take them on judicial review in terms of decision now omo make here but you have to make sure say there are very good grounds the entire oh yes pre-action protocol for judicial review because on per se obey baseless arguments in regards to judicial review and see definitely say a Kobani say it is because of something critical like that Nancy then you can go and see a lawyer but if it's just to come and say that oh besra obi keke dia and unfortunately you have to keep making the application and keep trying again and again
Okay, thank you so much.
in that scenario.
Oh, emo menia yeda wase obi abegyina tablet no so lawyer yemfa no as your last caller na fi yinjai dwumadie no emania obetwa so 10 abo apa ho 10. Hello me pa cho me ma wachi ama wakwa aba eba dwumadie so me pa cho menia ba o voice no ase wo di ahye chobox no so nim chobox ye ko school no ye ma chobox anu ani agi omo papa no ma me ni wesika no ne ya ma omo trank wo di na se wo di akwese chobox no aburo nti ye ko di gari ana di akwese chobox no me pa che ma o voice no mbra out kakra ma me why se idie obi ne kan na se mo se ebo manko
Prophet, sorry, meeting name pass. Say, or a dream and a camera war, and then there can who no man shed Anthony.
ne kasa na nkasa ewo fom but kakra meti ni se na ni sister no enim se camera wo na camera no epiki no o se be how many years ago it happened 2014 she say again the wo kwa kwa e na odi say ebe hanana Minu ba yi kasa no. Enko yi ma me kura. Yes, my dear. Okay. Okay, all right. Mati wa asem na say. Offense na aba no. Ni a lawyer no ma kire wa ha ye nimu ni say. Abre bia uye bibia to do with the government. No? Offense bia atu bia no you got to declare. And this is 20 years ago, it's 30 years ago. Once it was the same person putting in application or seeking moving forward of life, declare say, Ebia 2014, this incident happened. And this is what took place. I have been charged, I have paid, or they didn't do anything to me, they just let me go. And we say we declare na a clean, Emma we clean with the system. Say yes, sir. One declare na later. Omo be huni say no. Wokra no. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 10 years ago, we ye BB, but we ye application one more so. And no more bad person. What you say? Yeah. Say why you clear? Yes. Once I happen, I go before authorities, it's important so we declare. Why? Unyamishra. You lawyer, where the and then Embran mina midi catch war.
I oh yeah, right lawyer. Into definitely no. I believe say naka one can ye crampa naka me can say this say, but why are there for NC right lawyer and prophets? Yeah, that was
when you say Bible can say so when you nyansani na ntia uhunu nyansa.
Of
Enti
course.
na sanya menema na ntia biduri. Se mantimi ehunu nyansa yin kakra de ne na kire say e wo say remu kura pa mo me ma bon papa. Lawyer, for when you say we twa to bere ye ne enko enano pay.
That's very prophets what they brand be akaye ho say ya ejumaje ya sha ase no I hope say obi biara so enya bibri efrimo as we all know no BWF Solicitors and yeah immigration ho sem kote ena ye ho ejuma into say o pese ye di wasem ho ejuma ebia o family issue obi ɛyɛ wayakayaka de ɔpɛ sɛ ɔgye no molestation order anaasɛ occupation order anaasɛ wowɔ nkɔla a wonhyɛ da nta nhu ɔmo nti wopɛ sɛ ɔgye child arrangement order yɛyɛ ho adwuma anaa krampo sɛ ebi a sisi adeɛ yɛyɛ wills nti wɔrehwɛ kwan bi so ayɛ wo will ɛnyɛ sɛ ebi a wobɛwu ebi yɛn etuntumfoɔ no yɛdwen sɛ wobɛwu nko ara na woyɛ will ɛnte saa wonnim deɛ ɛbɛto wo da bi nti sɛ wokɔ yare na wɔ hospital na wonhu deɛ ɛyɛ wo a usually no yɛsɛ fa wo ho toto yie nti a will is part of you making sure sɛ wode nneɛma atoto hɔ yie nti yɛn nso yɛ wills ho adwuma sɛ wopɛ sɛ wobɛhu yɛn na woyɛ ɛno nso so a yɛbɛtumi ahwɛ ama wo nti mpamokyɛw bebree wopɛ sɛ wobook appointment a wobɛtumi afrɛ yɛ number 0208 493 7340 into 0208 493 7340. Yɛbie your office no from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, offices no ɛwɔ Seven Sisters Landing. Nti yɛwɔ fourth floor of Anna House. Fourth floor of Anna House. 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, London. Postcode no N15 4NP. Nti N15 4NP. Sɛ wopɛ sɛ wofrɛ me out of office hours nso so a me number no yɛ 075 3581 3910 into 075 3581 3910. Yeah, the information no crampo at the screen also, and so wait to me afa ɛno nso ɛwɔ screen also. Prophets, yeah, that's a bebree yame nkɔ so a nhyira wo.
Emo lawyer yedawa ase anɔpa yi yɛma atiefoɔ ate sɛ nkratasɛm ne adwumasɛm ne mmara mu nneɛma bebree akutia wa baabi a yɛde yɛnim akyerɛ ɛyɛ BWF Solicitors. Ɛhɔ ɛna woba yɛbɛgye wo taataa hyɛ no nso na fa address yi na to America ɛbɛhwehwɛ yɛ ɛyɛ 4th floor Anna House 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters. Postcode no N15 4NP. N15 4NP. Fred, na book appointment your telephone number is 0208 49 37 340 0208 49 37 340 and answer Fred lawyer Eunice 075 35 81 3910. Fred lawyer Eunice 075 35 81 3910. Se bibia ete pansam na ofre na wonya wetumi afre Uncle Ben 077 127 61884 077 127 61884. Anuanom ehana nde emre ebeme yekwan yeri edwumadie ni nyina asie ene anyumre memma start women conference very serious pa enti sofo meko na me dem paibo akota o machi na yakosum na bibia ye kama enti lawyer Eunice bebabi enti won sobra lawyer we dem akama kogu asemu
ayo
so mo so me de ene anyumre sebe lawyer o nyame nhyira yes ye pe wasem ye do too much nyame nhyira why nyame ya de ye bekasa bye bye.
Bye.
It's our world. We are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations.
Okay, so question on someone who is using the 20-year rule to regularize his stay. Can the person use pay slips and bank statements showing that he used someone's papers to work? And usually, no, what helps is the fact that Abia na uwo ejuma with company A. Company A no ubetumi akyerɛ sɛ with that company no ebia na ɔmo nim sɛ yɛfrɛ wo Kɔbna ɛnyɛ wankasa wo din but wobɛtumi akyerɛ sɛ na wowɔ ID ɛkyerɛ sɛ na yɛfrɛ wo Kɔbna ɛwɔ so nti sɛ wobɛtumi akyerɛ sɛ okay saa nipa no meyusi ne nkrataa anaasɛ na ɛyɛ me ɛna meyusi saa nipa korɔ no nkrataa no deɛ ɛndeɛ no ɛbɛtumi aboa because ɛndeɛ it will mean sɛ Anybody whatsoever can go and take obi pay slips ne bank statements akyerɛ sɛ ɔno no deɛ ɔmo engine di saa unless you can show evidence say ampa ebia na woyusu kɔbena no wowɔ ID bi a ɛkyerɛ sɛ na kɔbena no ɛna wo ɛyusu saa din no but ɛnte saa deɛ a ɛndeɛ as much as possible no na ɛsɛ wohwehwɛ biribi na ɛwɔ wo ankasa wo din mu nti sɛ nkurɔfoɔ anim wɔ ebia na wokɔ asɔre nti asɔrefoɔ anim wo sɛ yɛfrɛ wo Fred nti Fred ɔmo ehu for saa 20 years na ɛnde ɔmo nkyerɛ letter sɛ ɔmo nim wo anaasɛ ebia wowɔ GP since wobaeɛ woabie GP ɛnde ma ɔmo ɛmfa medical records no ɛmma wo anaasɛ ebia na wobie account nti ɛno nso saa no wobɛtumi akyerɛ sɛ na ɛwɔ w'ankasa wo din mu otherwise deɛ ɛbɛyɛ difficult to convince home office foɔ no sɛ na ɛyɛ wo ɛna wo use saa nipa no edin ɛde ayɛ adwuma nti that is that in terms of pay slips ɛne bank statements ɛwɔ obi foforɔ din mu. Please, in naturalization applications, the two referees, what are their positions or relationship to applicant? Should referee strictly be a British citizen? Can the referee be a manager or professional who is non-British? Can referee be ex-partner, parent, work colleague, or either British or non-British? Okay, so for naturalization applications, say oh yeah and no no they require said the person is not a relative, not a relative. But say, oh yeah, na nipa kono British nia, they will take the person's passport details. If the person is not British but has settled status and is of a different nationality, and also san also omobeje, but they have to be a professional. They have to be a professional person, but not related to you, the applicant. And see, they cannot be your wife. They can't be somebody who's living within the same household, but they have to be non-related. It can be a non-related person. It can be a work colleague. It can be a friend. And see, yes, those people can definitely help with that referee section, but not a partner. And not your parents, but a friend, work colleague, yes, as long as the person is a professional person and are not related to you. They could be British, they could also be settled person here in the UK. And see, that is that. Please, are all of the following qualifying children under Appendix FM child born to a mother on a 3-year skilled worker visa, healthcare visa? And see, child born to a mother on a 3-year skilled worker visa, no, those are not qualifying children under Appendix FM. A child, number two, a child born in the UK with Belgian passport and holder of pre-settled status derived from Belgium mother. So yes, if the child has pre-settled status, they will be seen as a qualifying child under Appendix FM. And then number three, child born in the UK, mother holds Ghanaian passport, child has Ghanaian passport, child has pre-settled status derived from grandmother, but mother has no status, father has no status. So as long as Akwalano, a child who is a Ghanaian. So for instance, let's say because in his situation, the child is a Ghanaian, but when you have pre-settled status based on the grandmother, and no is not a qualifying child. The second scenario where the child has a Belgian passport and has pre-settled status, yes, that child is a qualifying child. Into so share under Appendix FM parents' roots now. A qualifying child is somebody who is a child under the age of 18. The child is either British or settled. Into settled nature say akwadaa no ɛwɔ indefinite leave to remain. Into the child is either British, settled, or has lived in the UK for a continuous period of 7 years, or is a child under Appendix EU with pre-settled status. So usually this will be a child who has EU citizenship and now has pre-settled status. And then obviously there are other options that you can look at under Appendix EU. But in regards to Appendix FM, they are looking at either British, settled, uh, lived here for a continuous period of 7 years, or a child who is an EU citizen and has pre-settled status. And see, those are what they are looking out for when they talk about qualifying child. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last question.
Okay, nti that being our last question, no, yɛbɛ ende ɛwɔ ha na hopefully that's ende yɛsan ahyia ebiom. Nti meda mo nyinaa ase. I wish you a happy rest of the week. Yeah, Vampire said that's ende nso yɛbɛsan ahyia. Bye bye.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws, there are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner, with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community, is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214-218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.